Hello, it is the evening of the 10th of July at exactly 8 o'clock, maybe a couple of seconds past. Sun is shining, weather is glorious. I'm fresh from a little nap, and I am raring to rumble. As we have another three gentlemen with us this evening.
Where?
Yeah, there's one there, and there's one there, and there's one below me.
You like the gentleman of the week, you do, Malcolm?
I can't restart the stream. Let's start with Steph. Should I go straight for you, mate? See what you've been up to?
Yeah, can do.
Cool. So, what have you been up to? How's that figure coming along? Yep.
Come on. There we go.
Lovely. Oh, I love that. I like the effect you've done on the cuff there. On his forearm. What's it called? What they're called? Like bracelet things.
What, the gauntlets?
Gauntlets, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, it's just red brown over the white zenithal.
Yeah,
It's just topped up the dark bits. I haven't touched the white bits. That's just one single layer. So I think I might just leave it at that.
Hey, yeah, I think it's great. Great technique.
I'm doing shoot at the moment, and that is awful. I'm going to have to repaint the green bits. But
are you going to be able to see the shoots?
No, but I'll know it's there, and I'm not having that load of pants like that.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah, I'll just redo the green bits, that's all.
Yeah.
But everything else is coming together nicely.
Cool. And have you done any more to the actual seat?
The seat is just in the aircraft. It's ready for him to go into.
Got you. Yeah. Cool.
So
I think the focus. It doesn't overfocus in the right place, does it? What about his head? Did you do any more to his face? Just his body?
All I've done to his face is just popped in the brown in the goggles.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to do the outside of those, and I'll just put a couple of dabs of PVA in there, just so it glosses it out, and it looks like it's got lenses in.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Actually, I might do clear yellow, so it looks like he's got yellow lenses in.
That's a nice idea. Yeah, and then pop a bit of gloss on it or something.
Yep. So, yeah, that's where I am with those two.
That's great.
Hopefully I'll get those finished tonight. Thank you very much.
No problem. We've got Keith waiting in the wings. Let's pop him in. Hi, mate, Keith. I'm just going to go around everyone, and we will come to you in a bit, buddy.
Yep, that's fine. Thank you.
Steph, who should we go for next?
Gary.
Yay. Here he is. Here he is.
I'm just awake, sorry. I'm just up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had a nap, didn't we?
We did. Sort of fell asleep beside the fire, and that was me until about 20 minutes ago. And I went, oh, better get up. Showtime.
Yeah, showtime. Do your hair.
Yeah.
Sit in front of the makeup mirror.
I was supposed to do a wee bit of painting this afternoon, but unfortunately, the armchair was just too comfortable to move from.
Okay, well, obviously you needed it, and your brain will probably thank you for it.
I had a couple of hours there this afternoon now.
Good.
But I've just started to put a wee undercoat on it before I did fall asleep. And I'm just starting now to do a wee bit of painting.
Fantastic.
On it. Not much more to show, just apart from a black undercoat and things, and wee bit there on the engine, just wee bit of detail work on that this evening, all ready for tomorrow to fit together.
Awesome.
Mate.
Yeah, looks really good. It's going to be really good, mate.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah. The Land Rover expert.
I don't know about that now, but I'm enjoying this build now as well. Now this is I would highly recommend Hobby Boss if anybody wanted to do a Land Rover. I would be going for the Hobby Boss ones.
Yeah, I think Hobby Boss as a manufacturer in general is underrated.
Yeah. There's not one fault in these Land Rovers. Not one fault. So
brilliant.
I can't highly recommend them enough.
Right. There you go. Stamp of approval. That's a Gary seal of approval, that is. Guarantee.
Yeah.
And what do we call your new buddy here?
Oh, I'm a new buddy. Yeah. What was it?
What
Conan the Barbecue Barbarian or something like that, wasn't it?
That's right. Yeah, Moonin the Barbecue Barian. Something.
Yeah.
Rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
It does.
So yeah. So
he's still with us anyway at the main time.
Yeah, he is. He's taking a good, careful eye on your work there. He's making sure you do everything right.
Yeah. But no, I'm enjoying this build now, I have to say.
Okay, good.
Thoroughly enjoying it.
That's what matters, isn't it?
It is. It's all about having a wee bit of fun as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And enjoying the modelling.
Brilliant. Good.
Thank you, Malcolm. Now.
No worries, mate. I'll come back to you in a bit, buddy. All right.
No problem.
Who are we going to next, though? Mark or
Mark.
Keith? Mark. Rightio.
Mark.
Rightio.
Evening.
Good evening. You were chosen.
Oh, the chosen one.
You were the chosen, the golden child, Mark.
Child, I wish.
The Golden Child. Remember that film? Crikey.
Yep. Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. So we just take the Conan the Moobarian, whatever it's called, down. How are you, buddy? How's your 100 going on?
Fiddly.
Yeah, there's a lot of those decals to go down, isn't there? What stage are you at then?
It's not so much that the quantity of them, it's trying to get them over the little prominences in the wings, the vortices, whatever. Pain in the proverbials. This kit is rapidly testing me, and it's going to go flying soon. Straight through the ruddy loft hatch.
It will fly well.
Yeah.
Whereabouts are you at? Can you show us?
Just putting the first decal on the wing.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. Well, just take your time.
Yeah.
What decal solution are you using?
Microsol Microset.
Rightio. Which way round are you using it? Huh?
Blue first.
Mm-hmm.
Red last.
Fab. Cool. Well, I hope it goes well.
I have to admit, I keep forgetting which order is it going? And my mate said, "Oh, it's blue." If you imagine it like a summer's day, blue chilly, that's done first. Red, nice and warm, that goes on last.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. I think you can get away with just using the blue one. I think. It depends on the decals, though. I think the thickness of them, the age, if they're Tamiya or FX, cartograph decals or what, Cool.
There's no labelling on it to say which it is.
No, don't worry. You just have to suck it and see, don't you?
Yep. Suck it up, buttercup.
Suck it up, buttercup. On the Airfix website, it says that kit is coming soon. It's not actually, doesn't look like it's been released on the site.
Oh, well.
Might be that they're out of stock or something, perhaps.
Well, I got the kit for free, so I'm not arguing.
Oh, there we go. That's the best. That's the best kind of kit, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Anyone who builds it, no good ruddy luck to them.
Yeah, trouble.
Well, not trouble as such per se, but it tests you.
Really? Well, it's a new tool one, though, isn't it?
It would seem to be.
Has it got that kind of shiny-ish plastic going on?
Yeah, I had to
Yeah.
wash it first. It was that bad.
Oh, right. Okay.
I had to wash the plastic.
Interesting. I do like the Hawk, though. It's a lovely aircraft. Love the shape as well.
Yeah.
Cool. Cheers, mate. We'll come back to you later on.
Okie dokie, matey.
And we've got Keith last but least.
I nominate Keith.
Well done. Keith, you have been Keith, yeah, you have been nominated. Hello, buddy. You all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
Awesome. So
I didn't manage to sleep this afternoon. I was out at the workshop.
You see, yeah, only the men of leisure get to sleep in the afternoon.
I normally do, but
how are you then?
I had some pressing.
What you been up to? You doing anything since this afternoon, or just?
No. Like I said, I've been out sorting letters and moving bits around in the workshop so I can get out tomorrow and get a good start tomorrow.
Right.
The work I've got to. But tell me
about the letters that you got.
How many letters? Oh, well, I've got 5 sets of the alphabet with multiples of most letters.
Gotcha. Are they different sizes or fonts or what?
Several different sizes and styles.
Lovely. Cool. And how are you getting on with the old model making?
The model making. Well, I've done my bit of photo etch bending. I've got a bit more to do tonight.
Yeah.
And then also try and start assembling and painting, because I've got the interior bits of the aircraft to do first, so we can stick the fuselage halves together around it.
Gotcha. Which part is the brass that you've already done? Is that like the back of the seat or something?
It's the seat belt.
Oh.
Hang on, let's see if we can get here. There we are.
Yep.
It's the seat belt.
Oh, cool. Wow. Okay, great.
So I'll get another coat of paint on the seat, and hopefully I'll get that bit of photo etch glued down to the seat before I lose it.
Brilliant. Well done, Keith. We look forward to seeing it.
Okay. Yeah, see you.
And I'm last and least.
What are you doing?
Yes, what am I doing? Let's have a look. I need to swap my camera. There we go. Wow, look how dark that gone. God, look at that. I've set that up before we started too. It's like night time in here. All moonlight. For some reason, this webcam likes the nighttime, and I have to manually change the exposure on it for some reason. There we go. Even though it's set to not be auto, and it's now on a number, it should stay on that number, but it doesn't want to. Never mind. So here we go. This is the center of the toe. So this is like the foot, if you like, as this one will be too. Inside here is some foam card.
Thank you, Bex.
Sorry? What'd you say?
Oh, you've unmuted me. Sorry, I thought my mic was still on mute. Sorry, Malcolm. I didn't realise you muted me.
Yeah, I muted you, so it was just not me just talking to myself.
All right, okay. Do us a favour. Next time, let me know, then I won't shout out, thank you, Becky.
Okay, will do. So this is that's got full of foam card, and just to keep it give it the strength for the toes. So I've put weights in these, and there's another part that's got to go in there, but there's a connection between there and there that I've got to make, and of course all the weight is going to be on this, so that's why it's got foam card.
It's all solid, is it?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I'll do the same with this. and I found some more foam card in the garage, which is the other half of the piece that I had before, which is grand. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing, really.
Nice.
The foam card, doing little bits. I think it's these are the connections between the foot and the toes. I've got several of those. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Nice. I'm really looking forward to seeing this finished.
Yeah, me too.
I bet.
There's so many bits and pieces, My desk is starting to get full of bits of robot.
Yeah, I bet.
And I need to get that ironed. That bit that I broke or ripped or rolled over.
Oh yeah.
Ugh, it is. I need to get that fixed. This button here. There we go. Let's see it there.
Yeah, that needs to be ironed.
Does, yeah. So annoying. But these things happen. Do you find, Steph, that your webcam changes its settings occasionally if you reset? No.
Mine seems to hold it, but I run mine from the Logitech software.
Yeah, that's the same as me. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Odd. Right, there we go. Everyone's unmuted. We're all back in a big pile now.
Mm-hmm.
So, shall I do the chatteroonies? Find it now. Where are we? Here we go. Bear with me a second. And we have Facebook user who is, hang on. Oh, David Johnston. Hello.
Hello, David.
David. Spoke to David last night to see how he was getting on. And not that I gave him the order to come and join us on the stream, but I suggested that he did. He has. So that's very cool. Thank you very much for popping in, buddy.
It was requested.
Oh, it was suggested and not required, just suggested. That was all. David, Gary, David's the chap who did the Land Rover, same as you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you recognise the name, yeah. Yeah, he says, good evening, gentlemen. Nice to see what's going on tonight. Good to see you, David. Yep, I had the Hoddy Boss Wimmick, and that was an unbelievable kit, fitted together well, no problem. So there you go. He's a fan too, Gary.
Yeah, I have to say, brilliant kits.
Yeah, no, I got a lot of time for Hobby Boss. They do a really good line called Easy Assembly kits, and they are very easy to put together and lots of detail. And they're really, really useful for some of our beneficiaries to sort of start the hobby with.
Yeah.
So, and they're not that expensive either. They're the ones that come with a tray. There's a tray in there, and all the parts are in the tray. Seen those before?
No.
No. They're really good. Called Easy Assembly.
They're excellent kits.
Yeah, that's right. You know them, don't you, Keith? Yeah. They're really, really good.
I know them. The fuselage comes as one piece, and the wings are very often another piece.
Mm-hmm.
And you get the tailplane to stick in.
That's right.
And then a couple of wheels.
Yeah, and it comes with
and you've virtually made an aeroplane then.
That's right. Yeah, it's really good.
They come with a very comprehensive set of decals, and it really makes to be a nice looking aircraft.
Yeah,
and not a tremendous hard amount of effort, so it's lovely for people to start with.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, absolutely. It's a great starter because it gives you all the instruction fun of trying to decipher everything, and occasionally they make mistakes in their instructions too, so you can get used to that very quickly. So cheers for coming by, David. That's really good. Thanks, buddy. We got John Blake. Mr. John Blake says, "Evening, lads."
Evening, John.
Evening, John.
Evening, John.
Mr. Blake. So one day you'll get that his Star Wars robot that he's been doing up on the mess. I hope he's been doing the droid and is it Stap Rider or something? That'd be good to see. It's going to be a nice looking kit. That. And also, Thomas Charles says, "Sorry, I'm late. I've been busy writing some music. I got distracted." There you go. No worries, Thomas. You're not late at all. You're precisely on time, just like a wizard. We've been watching Lord of the Rings with the kids.
All right. Have I enjoyed it?
They weren't at first. It was a bit talky. Because I've got the Super Edition, what do we call it, Deluxe Edition, long version.
Oh yeah,
Director's Cut or something, isn't it? And it's a little bit more talky than the normal version, so they got a little bit bored at the beginning, but they're into it now.
cool.
Start of the Two Towers, they were ready to go. It's like, right, let's see this Hobbit do this ring thing.
Oh dear.
Yeah, really good. So I'm watching that. So good to see you, Thomas, mate. Mark Wright. Oh, cool. How are you, Mark? Haven't seen Mark Wright in a little while.
Hello, Mark. How you doing?
Mark says, guys, so I've been out absent without leave a bad few weeks. That's all right. Okay, now planning my man cave layout so I can start modeling again. Absolutely fantastic.
Nice.
Well done. It's good to see you back, buddy. How are you getting on with your oh god, what was it now you were building? Oh, he's got no sound. Well, okay. I can't really say anything, can I now? Someone type in the chat. Malcolm says hi. Thank you, Steph. Nice finger work, buddy.
If I've offended anybody, I'm sorry.
You might have proposed marriage then, you don't know. No, he was working on a dingo. The Revel dingo, I think, and he was really struggling with it last time I spoke to him. So I wonder how that is going. Yes, no sound, no worries. Thomas says Lord of the Rings is infuriating. Walk all that way over 6 hours of film to discover that Gandalf could call an eagle just to fly there. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, what? How'd you get that eagle in here? It's like an Uber, you know?
Yeah.
Just delivered one. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's no mention whatsoever. Sorry, go on.
Sorry, Malcolm. I'm going to have to sit down and watch some of these films because I haven't a clue what you're on about.
Good Lord, yes, absolutely. We had to sit you down and have a starter pack, you know?
Yeah.
Geek starter pack.
I've never seen one of those films.
You've never seen Lord of the Rings?
Nope.
Okay, have you seen Star Wars?
Nope, he's not seen that either.
Do you want me to tell the truth? Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. You like country and western music? You've already told us that.
Yes, I like a wee bit of country.
Do you like cowboy films?
Oh yes, the Big Duke. Oh yes.
Right then, think of Star Wars as a cowboy film in space because that's what it is.
Right.
Watch it. It's defined. George Lucas initially said he wanted to make a cowboy film in space. That's what Star Wars is.
Yep.
So watch it with that in mind and see what you think.
I suppose we could do that this weekend now.
The thing is, what? Right, do we get into what from 1 forward or from 4, 5 and 6 and 1, 2 and 3?
Well, there be a question that deserves its own stream, I imagine. I would say start with A New Hope. But
Okay, apparently I'm wrong again.
I would say start with A New Hope if I was you.
Apparently it's based on the Ronin.
A what?
Apparently it's based on Ronin.
Oh, I would have thought it would be it's a Western, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, a lot of people have said it's a Western. So
Where? I'm gonna have to kick this cat out. Please bear with me while I remove this pussy from my life. Hang on a sec.
poor old Caroline.
That's a gorgeous statement.
The best comments are the ones made innocently.
That was never innocent.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Have you binned the pussy?
Yeah, kicked her out. Came out.
Oh, boy, did he slip?
He's been wormed today, so he's not a happy cat.
Yes, Thomas, you did hear him say that. Yes.
Sorry. It might make some of us chuckle. Did he just say what I thought he said?
Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh dear. It's starting.
It started already.
I didn't ever think it ever stopped.
No.
Yeah. Is that you tried watching the samurai version? Is that the version of the Samurai Ronin? Yeah, the film I've never seen it. I'd love to watch is it Seven Samurai? Anyone seen that?
No.
The Last Samurai?
No, not The Last Samurai. I think it's called Seven Samurai. It's a black and white film. It's meant to be one of the, when you see these top 100 films of all time, it's always one that's, up there, and it's not one I've never ever seen.
Well, The Magnificent Seven was based on that one. I'll probably be proved wrong again.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
Nope.
Nope, I've never seen a Seven Samurai.
No.
Not something that interests me at all.
Right. Sealed that up, and I remember I need to put the phone card in there. Yeah. No, it's not something that would interest me either. But I would like to see it to see what all the buzz is about.
Yeah.
It's like B-movie that had a lot of buzz about it, didn't it? Sorry. Leave the jokes to Thomas. Oh no, Steph is right. Sergio Leone nicked a lot of stuff from Japanese cinema. Jesus. Cinema. Famously, a lot of Japanese niche cinema was pinched. People relate Star Wars to cowboys when the cowboy stuff was nicked from somewhere else. Okay, there we go. There you go. Vindicated, Steph. And Seven Samurai was the film that was nicked for Magnificent Seven. So, Gary, what was the last film that you saw then, do you think? Modern film.
Battle of Midway.
Oh.
Highly recommend that film too.
Right. No, I've heard that.
And if you haven't watched 1917,
I have, yeah.
I'd highly recommend that film too.
Yeah, I agree. 1917 was my film of the year last year, I'd say. That scene where they are, the chap is running, and the flares are going up, basically.
Yep.
And it's all the different shadows and different directions and all that sort of thing. It's amazing.
I come out to the destroyed city there. I think it's part of Ypres. I think it was supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
That was actually based on a true regiment and all.
Was it? Right.
Yeah, the King's Own.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Did not know that at all. I just thought it was a fantastic film.
It was.
Hmm.
And anybody who likes enjoying, making, Pacific warplanes and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I would highly recommend to watch that new Midway.
Right. Does it feature the Corsair in it much?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Who's in it? Do you know?
Good question.
Good question. Actors.
Actors, yep.
Actors, right.
But it would be a good Saturday night there film to watch.
Yeah. Did you go to the cinema to watch it, did you?
No, I got it on DVD.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, so 1917's really, really good. Do you find it off-putting that it was all one take?
No,
film?
I thought it was very, very, very well done.
Yeah. I find it the one take films I find really absorbing, and almost exhausting because you don't get that kind of natural break between cuts. There's a film called Birdman, which is all one take, and that's hard work to watch. Doesn't feel right, It's a different language, I suppose.
It's a film you could rewatch and rewatch and rewatch,
I agree.
and never get sick of watching it.
No, it's really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's that scene.
I like the scene.
Go on, sorry.
The airplane was coming down, where the airplane crashed.
That's exactly what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was just going to say. Yes.
That scene just sticks out in your head the whole time. I think it's one good part of the whole film as well.
Yeah.
Just the way it comes in. I don't want to ruin it for some people that haven't seen it.
Spoiler alert. Yes. But you're right. Because it just looks innocuous at the way. It's just like, oh, look at that in the distance.
Yeah. And the next thing keeps coming and coming and coming.
He's like, oh, hang on. Which way is he turning? Ooh. But no, I was kind of shouting at the screen at the bit that happened after that.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah. Leaving your mate like that.
Yes. Yeah. It was a good film. Thomas says, no one at Pinewood likes 1917. Okay. That's a shame. More pine wood. I like it.
So do I.
Oh, Nicolas Cage. Is he the guy in Midway? Battle of Midway. Nicolas Cage. Thomas says, not one take. Grr, he says. I know. Right. Is it called Dauntless, the Battle of Midway?
Yeah.
That's the full. Okay. Awesome. I do like film recommendations.
I thought that was a very good film as well.
Cool. I'll have to watch it. So, Thomas, I was going to talk about this afternoon when you posted up that your language test, and it was those sort of hieroglyphics, wasn't it? The alien ones. Now, when I was looking at it, I kind of felt like I recognized them, and I couldn't think of what I'd seen them from before. So, was it from a 80s film or TV show? Is my question. So this is the ones that you posted this afternoon. My question to you.
Actually, I still haven't seen those.
Yeah, I had to.
Were they Stargate symbols?
It could be. Yeah. No, they could be. I mean, I don't know, but they just seemed to resonate with me, like some sort of old film, 80s film that I'd seen that was to do with aliens.
Flip to the butchers then.
Yeah, I can have a look. It's you have to scroll right through.
Yeah.
Right, which bits? I'll look at my instructions to find out which bits go where. 23. Yeah. You found them, Steph? Because when I saw them, I thought, are they from? Oh, I can't even pick. I can picture them, but I can't picture the film.
looking at those, I know what you mean. I'm thinking along the lines of Buck Rogers, Battlestar Galactica, or Blade Runner, something like that.
Yeah, so when I look at them, the way that pictures in my head is they're lit up in yellow, like a screen, like a TV screen.
Oh, he's already said what it is. Arrowbase from Star Wars.
Oh, is it? Okay, not what I thought it was then. It was kind of reminding me of something like, do you remember V? Do you remember that show?
Yeah.
Or, something like that.
I was hooked on that when it came out.
Yeah. Oh, it scared the hell out of me. I mean, forget Doctor Who. This V was something else.
When there was that sort of like dark-haired lady, Diana, I think her English name was, sort of like second in command or whatever, and she swallowed a rabbit hole, and it was just the effect of her throat bulging out.
Wow, that's right. They used to eat rodents, didn't they? What was it that made their skin come off? Water or something? Ugh.
That's gremlins, isn't it?
Have you done the Thomas Charles's one about his leg?
No. I saw that one. I went, I'll do that in a minute.
I'll do that one.
All right.
When he was a camera, give me a sec. Right. It's okay. I'm going to go from the Facebook page because there's more to it. When he had use of his leg, he trained as a Steadicam operator with a £60 camera. He had to do a one shot for his final flying test. He had to walk downstairs into a nightclub, film the exchange with the bouncer, go through a crowd, then through double doors, time to when two extras walk through, up to a gambling table, film an exchange while circling the table 3 times, follow the lead actor as he leaves to the rear door of the club. He goes through to be met by a gang outside where a 1-minute fight scene happens. For me to do a close-up as the lead actor dies on the floor. It took 3 rehearsals and I managed to earn my brass wings. You're not allowed to be a Steadicam on set without brass wings. Cool. So he then goes on to say it was Arabesh from Star Wars. It's official graphics for the Star Wars. And Steve Lidson says, evening all, managed to tune in for once. Evening, Steve.
Cool.
And I did all those in a wire.
All in one breath.
Yep. Right. Take it, everybody's busy.
Yeah, got lots of these little boxes to make. Little world. You all right? You know what you're doing, Steph? You're doing your figure still?
Yeah, I'm doing the eyes.
Right. Thomas says the bulging effect in V that we're talking about with Mark was the early use of bladder prosthetics. Yes. Okay.
Bloody worked. It scared the willies out of me.
Yep.
Didn't that launch the career of Robert England, who went on to play Freddy Krueger?
Ooh. I don't know. That's another one that gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, I can't stand horror films, full stop.
No.
Nor can I.
Not my genre, I'm afraid.
No, not entertainment, is it? As far as I'm concerned. Thomas says, I spilt a bag of Maltesers outside a Weight Watchers meeting the other day. It was like real life hungry hippos. Hang on, let me unlock my phone. Give me a sec. Which one is it? It's this one. Hang on. It's all in the timing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Off got the table, lads. See you later, says John. Off got the table. Off got the table. I imagine that's an autocorrect issue. So, I tell you, my daughter was tested for COVID-19.
Oh yeah, you've got the results back already.
Yeah,
And
she is clear.
woohoo!
Woo! No surprise, but it's nice to have it, and then she can go back to school on Monday now, which is kind of a double-edged sword for her, obviously. You didn't have it. You go back to school. No. Yep. But it's her last week at school before the holiday, so she has to go back really for the last week. The last week was always the best, wasn't it? At school. I remember we could bring games in and all sorts of things. So that was pretty quick, wasn't it? I mean, considering I posted that yesterday.
Yeah.
That's really crazy quick. Yes, the results came through by text about 4 o'clock
Today.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that would be. So I posted them at 3 o'clock yesterday. So 23 hours from posting a sample off to getting a text.
That's good.
Yeah, it's good.
And how much did it cost you?
Nothing.
Cool. Why? Because she's under 16?
Yeah.
Nah.
It was also delivered very quickly as well. That's good. It's good when things work, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Thomas says he recommends a film called Ghost Stories. But even if you don't like horror films, it's a good film. It's a couple of guys from The League of Gentlemen and Martin Freeman. Oh,
All right.
right. No, I do it. And Steve Lidstone is watching. Keith? Keith's buddy Steve. He says school, that's a long time ago.
Good evening, Steve. Excuse the top of the head, I dropped something.
I thought it went a bit bright.
I'm going to leave mine there for a bit because I've got to wait for that solid set to fully take effect.
Is it going down all right, bud?
No.
No. Oh, no.
Good luck with that one then, Mark. You'll see that tomorrow.
Needless to say, touch-ups will be required, but these decals are so thin. You soak them to get them off the backing, and they're fine. But I know Solid Set is a softening solution, but you've got to be so ruddy careful with them. My normal tip is just to slide them into position and then gently slide them to the exact point.
Yeah.
With a pair of fine-nosed tweezers.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, if I need to lift it up anymore, it can do. But by heck, I mean, that sofa and on the tail plane as well.
Yeah, looks nice.
But they're just so thin. They've just split on a couple of places. I've got to touch up on that bit of that flash of red on the tail fin, where the vortices generators are on the wings there. A little bit on the end there. And where the heck these ones go down the side, I just cannot figure out.
It's probably down that. Is it down that curve of the intakes?
Well, that's where it starts, but it just doesn't seem to line up. You'd normally expect that edge. Where are we? That edge there.
Yeah.
To go over the wing.
Yes.
The wing form, but it just doesn't tally up. If you did that, the intake should be underneath the front seat up there.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't tally because it's got to go all the way back. It just doesn't line up.
Does it go over the top of the engine intakes, though?
It covers up to the intake, the end of the intake.
Yeah. Okay. Well, little by little.
Yeah, steady away. Slowly catch your monkey.
Yes, that's it.
If it don't work, it's out the ruddy window.
Whee!
Shelf of doom.
A window of doom. Is there like a pile of smashed up aircraft outside your window?
No, there isn't, but this is tempting me to be the first. But we shall see.
Yeah.
I knew I should have stuck with my 30-second Phantom.
Well, step break. Enjoy it. Take your time. Bit of patience.
Unlike a few modelers I know, they've got about 2 or 3, 4, even 5 kits on the bounce, on the go at the same time. I can't do that. If I start one, I've got to see it all the way through.
Yeah. No,
besides, you see the space I've got here, I've only got enough room for one model at a time.
Yeah, I've got 3 on the go at once. Oh, that's freaky. TV just turned itself on. Give me a sec. No, it's because it was on DVD. It was on pause. That's why. Hang on.
Picture a man called Malcolm going on a journey beyond sight and sound. He's left home. He's entered the modeling zone. No wonder then. That one would fit on that. Yeah.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
All right. You didn't hear us take the mickey, did you?
No, I had to walk over there and I got my headphones on, so no, I unplugged. But don't worry, I can watch it back.
Oh, bugger. Blast. It's not true what Steph said, honest.
Yeah, my did it yesterday. We watched on DVD, and then if you leave it on pause for too long, it just goes, oh well, sod you then. You're not obviously not watching
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, mine does the same.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it switches back to the telly. You go, ah.
Yeah, normally at the most inopportune moment when you're trying to lay the tiniest of decals and you need the steadiest of hand, and the telly switches itself back on and scares you half witless.
Yep, absolutely.
Been there, done that.
Been there, done that. A nice top on there, Mark.
Thank you very much. They misspelt the top bit though.
The help
It
bit.
should have models for.
Hey, the amount of times that people have done mixed the two up all the time.
Yeah.
Happens all the time. I did an interview with Help for Heroes for the 40,000 strong campaign they had.
Mm-hmm.
I was over in Wales, and they did. They're just asking us what we thought about the campaign and things like that. And there's certain things that they wanted us to say. So I just said them in my own way, said my own words, which I did, but that was fine. And then when I got to the bit when I had to talk about models for heroes, I said I called it Help for Heroes instead of Models for Heroes. It's like, geez. Well, I guess I was in Help for Heroes at the time, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
You had one job to do, Malcolm.
I know. That's what I had to do. That's all I had to say. It was the right blooming organisation. I couldn't get that right. Happens all the time. The other funny one is when people spell heroes wrong. And they say, I'll send you an email. Why haven't you got my email?
Yeah, could you just clarify your email address, please?
Yes.
And they've spelt it Heroes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's easily done. I've written models for Oreos once.
Did that go to Jacobs?
Oh. No, it bypassed Jacobs and went straight to McVitie's.
Yeah. I bet they thought you were a bit crackers.
You're taking the biscuit, they said. that little sigh that you do, Gary, is to be one of the best sounds.
Yes. I'm just after writing Thomas's Charles message.
Oh, come on, then read it out.
Go on then.
Gary should have a misspelled T-shirt. Help for herds.
Gary,
Yes.
where was the little cow you was on about?
Up next to him.
He's in the freezer,
Oh,
but
there it is.
anything.
There it is. I saw. Yes, it flashed up.
Oh,
You have to call him by his proper name, Mark.
yes.
Moomin.
No.
Go on then.
Gary?
Thomas,
Yes.
Isn't it something like Movid 19?
No, it's isn't it Moon in the barbecue area or something?
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, something
Mood
really.
in the barbecue area.
Right.
It's, yeah, something really easy to remember.
And on that note, my little cupcakes, I am.
I would.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Before I
mate.
lose any more semblance of sanity.
What do you mean, lose any more? Did you actually have some, Mark?
I did actually, yeah.
Did they take it out when you joined up?
They said, "What do you want? What trade do you want to be?" I said, "Armour." I said, "Oh, get the medics."
Cheers, Mark. Thanks for coming, buddy.
Take care, gentlemen.
See ya.
Right, Mark.
You two, if I don't speak to you before, see you Sunday.
Righto.
Later, terrors.
Thomas says he's gone through his old school certificates just to be confident. If any of you fall in shallow water and have my pajamas on, I can rescue you and have your black plastic bricks.
Yep.
Yep. He's got a BSc as well.
Yeah, bronze swimming certificate.
That's right.
Yeah, he's been watching too much Red Dwarf.
That's what it's from. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. That was Rimmer, wasn't it?
Yeah, Rimmer pretending to have a Bachelor of Science degree. Yeah, Tom's talking about the decals. They've gone now. For Mark. Tom's talking about his cat. Doesn't move much. It's on pause. And Steve says, "Oh dear, I should have been warned about the jokes." Yeah, there should be a warning at the beginning, shouldn't there? I always do if I write it. Bring your builds, your banter, and your bad jokes.
Yeah. What's it? Doesn't it say something like that in the title? It says, yeah, it does. Look, it says there. Look, here you go. Chatting stupid jokes with a dab of joviality. There you go.
There you go, John. Tough. You have a disclaimer there. If you didn't read it.
Yeah. That's Steve. Sorry, Steve. You were warned.
Oh, was that Steve, was it?
It's all right. Yeah, one of them. It's one of the Facebook users. Yes, you are. You have been warned. Were warned. I think Steve may have some jokes of himself, of his own. Feel free to get involved in the jokings. Steve didn't heed the warning. He says, didn't think you meant it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's hard work in here. Thomas says, don't feed the Thomas. Yes. And he also says, Gary, you have impressive undercarriage. There you go.
Have you got your blooming shorts on again, Gary?
Yep.
Oh, good Lord. Close your legs, for God's sake. You're causing a draft. You can always tell when he's having a good old titter because he goes.
Yeah, I know. That's also, that little sigh he does. I love it.
Yeah.
Nice to see a happy Gary. See, my camera's got a bit of motion blur. That's new. Ooh, didn't have that before.
Yeah.
See that?
That's on quite a low frame rate, mate.
Yeah.
I'll have a look at your frame rate.
I haven't changed anything. Well, I know of.
Ah, your pussy's been playing around with it. He's been looking at porn.
Porn. No, still the same. Weird. I don't know what that is. I change that. Oh, Jesus. It's gone, but now it's
It's dark now.
really dark. Nice. Yeah, we're all professionals here.
Speak for yourself.
You turn the lights out.
Put 50p back in the meter.
Oh, I know. Put the candles on.
Malcolm, probably the same person who put the dogs out.
Who let the dogs out? Oh my God. So many different settings and stuff that I've changed now. Great show, Malk. Great show. I love the bit where you completely lost vision. Couldn't see
Lost
anything.
vision or lost the plot?
Yeah, or both.
Well, no, that comes next.
All right.
Okay, do you want to see my attempt at eyes and a face?
Yes, please.
Yeah, please.
I'll go full screen. Yeah.
Come on. Okay.
Yeah, good job. Yeah.
And he's not cross-eyed either.
Well done.
Thank you. He needs another layer or
That
so.
looks good.
Thank you. Needs another layer or so of skin colour, but apart from that, I'm really happy with that. I tell you what, I'm glad I've got these eyes because I'd have never done it without them.
What did you use? Did you use your supervisor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Times 3 lens.
Wow. Wow. Is there one that you use like for general work, like, or?
I just changed the lenses. Normally I work with times 1.5.
Okay. Yep.
But I put the 2 in and made it 3.5 and went, oh my God. I had to have it about that far away from me so I could see it. I thought, no, that's too much at the moment.
Yeah.
And then I changed it to 2, and
Yeah.
that seemed to be fine.
Did you put something in the goggles as well?
Haven't done that yet. That's just got the brown in there, and I'll put a drop of PVA in there.
Yeah.
Or just a bit of gloss so it dries glossy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm tough with that.
Yeah. Did you have figures in the Mosquito you did, the 1/24 scale one?
No.
You didn't? Okay.
No, that was why it was called Tea Break.
They weren't there.
Because they weren't there. They'd all gone for a tea.
Yes, it's a good skill to have, isn't it? You can nail those faces.
I'm really enjoying it. That is the best face I've ever done.
Cool.
Because that's with eyes, with brown eyes as well.
Yeah.
So,
well done. Good love.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let's have a look at the commenties. I had one job. You're right. I did. I've missed that one there. I would love to know how, who, and what that was in relation to. It must have been the undercarriage thing. Must have been. I had one job. Thomas says, "Yep, I did. I messed that up." It's a Stevie Wonder cam.
Hello.
Oh, that's Lionel Richie. Never mind. Pilots always look mid-poo. Yeah, we said that. I think you said that this afternoon, didn't you?
He did.
Yeah, he did. And Facebook user says, "A feeling I know well." Steve said, "Is that in relation to the poo?" Oh, yeah. Maybe I think it is. Thomas says, "I have a 3 times lens jigsaw puzzle if anyone wants one." Steve Lidstone's well. Oh, okay, I see. What's a 3 times lens jigsaw puzzle? Oh, did you drop it? That's what that means, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, they are glass, aren't they? Do you use the light with yours, Steph?
Yeah, sometimes.
I've used it occasionally. I had the light on, and I realised that the batteries were making it way too heavy for my weak head. Just felt uncomfortable.
Did it? Oh, right. This is a lithium battery in there that I charge from the PC.
Oh,
And it's a lot lighter.
that's cool. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Right, just needs a bit of a wash, this does now.
Careful.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
What wash have you got? Excuse me. What wash have you got?
I'll probably make a skin one up.
Okay.
Make it slightly red.
Yeah. I really like one of the Army Painter flesh washes. It's kind of like cheating, you know. You put the flesh color on, then you put this on, and it looks exactly right.
Yeah, I've got this sort of reddy orangey color.
Yeah.
So I might just try.
Yeah, I would go darker that one if I were you. Almost like a brownie red.
So the Army Painter have got a rather nice dark tone as well as the light tone as well.
Yeah, that's right. Strong tone is what they call it, don't they?
And I find the red one goes nicely just around the inside edge of the eyes. But then under the eyes and other places, I use the dark tone, and around the chin, a bit of the light tone to give a stubbly look.
Okay, yeah.
Right, I'll go and have a look at those colours and make my own up. See what I can do.
Yeah, have a look at Oh, I'll go and get mine. Hang on. BRB.
Okay.
Back in 2, boys, are okay?
Okay.
I don't know why I'm going to go anywhere. They're right here. Right in front of me. Hang on.
I think it's Steve. He says, you obviously haven't experienced one of my landings. Tom said his crashed, smashed yesterday. And then Steve, any landing you can walk away from is a good one. And then he goes on to say, the necrotic from Army Painter Flesh is my favourite colour. And then Steve comes back with, apart from a touch and go, not a good idea to walk away from one of those. And then Tom says, if you paint him squinting, just say he flew over Hiroshima. Yeah, there is that. Or use complementary colours to balance the red. A slight bit of green. I mean slight. Okay. Is that yours, is it, Malcolm? Or has he wandered off again? You got some white bits of paper there, haven't you? Just put a dot on one of those for me.
Yeah, hang on. I will. Sorry, I had to.
Yeah, that one with a bend in it, just next to your knife.
What's that?
Just
Sorry.
put a dot on that bit with a bit of a bend in it next to your knife.
Oh, and here. God's sake. Hang on. Let me see if I got it. It's the one colour I really, really like, and I can't find it. Isn't that fun? It's not there. It's not there. It's not
Which
here.
colour is that, Malcolm?
It's the flesh one from Army Painter. Flesh wash. It's like a reddy colour, isn't it? Can't see it.
Hang on. Anti-shine. I've got soft tone.
So I've got strong
Flesh wash there. Red tone.
Bugger. Well, I've lost mine. That's the strong tone. This is a really good one for, well, everything really. It's an everything wash. It's like a generic.
It's like a very weak red brown, isn't it?
Yeah, this strong tone is, yeah. The
It's
flesh
more
wash
like-
is much redder.
Yeah, that looks more like a Van Dyke wash. Sort of black, brown, red, with a bit of red in it.
A sepia or burnt umber or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I'd use that one for like shadows of the ears and under the chin, maybe, and under the
Did you
eyes.
find your flesh wash, Malcolm?
No, I didn't. I could only find my strong tone. If you've got it there, Keith.
Hang on, man.
Yeah, Thomas has said he uses
Yeah.
those washes, Malcolm. Well recommended.
Yeah, they're really good.
Flesh.
But yeah, you're right. Dark umber would do you quite happily.
Yeah.
It's just the consistency is really good. It's straight out of the bottle. I like.
Let me find a piece of white paper.
Talk about landings. Steve says, apart from a touch and go, it's not a good idea to walk away from those.
Yep. We've gone through those.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
It's okay. So I probably need to put a drop of red in that one.
A tiny bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, Keith's doing a whole prick test for you.
Let's see if we can catch that.
With your lighting, Keith, they
The
all
one I can't find at the moment is my dark tone. I put a dash of the flesh at the top,
Yeah.
red tone in the middle, and then soft tone at the bottom.
Okay, cool.
And like I said, I've got a dark tone as well, but I can't find it at the moment. It's lovely for the shadows,
Yeah.
for the deeper shadows.
Yeah, I don't do that many figures, so it's probably easier for me to make my own rather than go out and buy a load that I'm only going to probably use a couple of times.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah,
So I've got all the colours. So I've got red, white, black, brown. So yeah, you'll be able to make them from the inks.
Cool. And you got your
It's
paint
really
mule.
Sorry, Malcolm.
You got your paint mule chap there too, haven't you?
Yes, I've got my mules that I can test them out on.
Yeah.
Right then, folks.
it is really just hints of colour, wasn't it?
Sorry, Keith. Crack on.
Right, that's right. I was just saying it's really just hints of colour
Yeah.
you're trying to get, just to put a bit of shadow in. So
yeah. Right then, gents. You all take care. Thanks for watching, guys.
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah.
Take care.
See you
Cheers.
soon. Bye.
Hi, Steph.
Wow. We're on for an hour and 20. Time goes quick.
Mhm.
Time flies when you're having fun.
we've
Time
gone all tall.
Tall? Oh yeah. We usually have it on that setting for when we're when there's 5 of us, and then when there's 4 of us, it's either that one or that one.
Yeah. That's all right. That's
Yeah,
you're in the driving seat.
yeah. It's a shame. I really hope StreamYard are going to change that, because it's a shame I can't select anyone else to be the focus of this one, because this is quite a good layout. And then to have other people still in the background, so you're not like completely their own focus. I mean, you can still go full screen if you wanted to, but it'd be nice to have other people in the background still.
Yeah.
But I can't select other people to do that unless they're hosting the stream. It's annoying. But StreamYard's a relatively new piece of software, so they are developing it all the time and adding to it all the time. Different functionality and like with the menus and things like that you put up. I can pop up the website if I want to. I can pop up the date even though it's wrong. I can put that down the bottom there across the screen, and I can change that at a whim. I can make a new one really quickly. So all that's really, really cool. Change the size of the logo in the corner. Put a gopher in, put a cow in. Change the background. All sorts of bits and pieces. All fun. The fun you can have. Yes, Thomas, I had thought of that. Good idea. Bodgy smuggler. Yeah, it'd be nice to have one for everyone. They kind of have to wait until they naturally present themselves. Eventually, of course, it'd just be a load of animals on the screen. You won't be able to see us. You hear my cat saying hello. Talking about landings, Thomas was saying that the first 747 to land in Split after the Yugo War, when it landed, it had a massive tyre blowout. The overhead lockers fell down. The trolley dollies screamed, and all of us in the back from R&R cheered. Don't believe the color reproduction of webcams and LCD screens. Oh, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, everyone's got different lights as well, haven't they? So we're not using spiders or anything here. Just red. Bring your cat in, Malcolm. Bring your cat in, Malcolm. Love cats. I love cats. Mine is snoring next to me. No, I'm going to leave him out for a bit. He's a bit of an arsehole today. It's not raining out there.
Is that because you gave it medication?
No, he scratched Penny today. So I'm a bit cross with him. And Penny literally just walked past him and he went, oh, wow.
We had a cat for years, but when we lost it, I just couldn't stand going to get another one.
Yeah. Was it your cat or your wife's cat?
Well, we got it together.
Right.
It was very much its own cat, actually. No, nobody owned that one.
That's like most cats, isn't it?
Yes, it would terrorize guests. They would go and take the person that didn't like cats and go and sit on them.
Yeah. Well, Finn is a bit different than that, isn't he? You hardly see him. You've got guests here.
Mm.
You got any pets, Gary?
I do.
Yeah. Well, the cows don't count.
No, I have a cat and a dog.
Ah. What dog you got, mate?
Big golden Labrador.
Oh, lovely. Lovely.
I wanted to get an Alsatian, but she wouldn't let me get one.
Right. I see one of those big curly-haired ones.
Yeah.
Oh. So where is it now? Does it sit near you, or is it sitting near the fire?
Oh, he's laying up there beside the fire.
Don't blame him.
And the cat's just laying behind him.
They get on well.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's good. I can't have dogs, unfortunately. My wife's severely allergic to dogs. And when we're dating, we go to a party or something. We'd be taking our coats off, to go in the party, and she would say to the host, "Have you got dogs?" And I'd say, "Yeah." So I can tell. I'm starting not to be able to breathe very well. She's severely allergic.
Back on.
Yeah. Oh well. Bye. So we have to always check now and see if they've got dogs. And oddly, she only if we're outside, she's fine, obviously, because the particles in the air aren't bad. But she's also supposed to be allergic to cats as well. But we've got a cat, so it seems only cats that she likes, she's not allergic to, which is interesting. Another one. All these boxes. We've done 2, 3, 4. From here.
I'm afraid it's the air freshness that get me.
Really? Yeah.
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 Oh yes, they can make me quite unwell.
It's funny, isn't it? Considering that you work with steam and heat and fumes and all that sort of thing, air fresheners, which are designed to be in the air, find difficult.
We find that we have to be careful with the washing powders. As soon as the washing powder that I can use gets new improved on it, we stop using it.
Mm.
Then run a trial and see if I'm okay with it.
All right. Annoying, isn't it? Yeah. Steve says dogs have owners, cats have staff. That's true. True. You allergic to anything, Gary?
No.
No.
But Julie is.
Really? What's she allergic to?
Air freshener and surf washing powder.
Wow. There we go. There you go, Keith. Similar.
That's another one with air fresheners.
Yeah.
Can't have them in the house.
We went on a holiday once. Yeah. And we always say before we book, look, if you've got these plug-in air fresheners, turn them off and vent the room for 12 hours before we get there.
Yeah.
We went to a caravan once in Kent. And Caroline walked in and she just shouted out, "Don't come in here." And she went round the caravan, and these fresheners that you peel the front off of,
Yeah.
I think she found half a dozen of them hidden in every cupboard.
Ooh.
And she had to hurl them all outside and leave all the windows open for a while before I could go in.
Blimey. What's it do to you, Keith, then? Does it affect your breathing or your skin?
I suddenly sound like I've got a heavy cold. I get a runny nose, trouble breathing, a headache. And I can end up coughing and sneezing. Lilies are another one which we can't have in the house.
Right.
That's Julie the second there.
Really?
What after Keith's only after coming? I'm trying not to laugh, but that's just Julie the second there.
Lilies as well, is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's all right with any other flowers, but for some strange reason, it seems to be lilies.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the scent in them.
Is that what it is, Keith?
Yeah, it is. It's the scent. It's the scent they give off, and I'm sure that's what it does. What does it for me?
Yeah, it must be the protein.
I can remember one night going into the HMX plant where they made one of the high explosives, and they used a lot of acetic acid in there. And everybody was meant to wear the James Bond air hoods. So you put this plastic air hood over and plugged yourself into the airlines as you went round working.
Yeah.
Because as you know, acetic acid's quite pungent. Anyway, we were in there working one night and we looked up and the nurse was there with two of the firemen just inside the door. And they pointed to part of the plant and we looked and there was a chap laid on the floor we hadn't noticed. because we were concentrating on the job we were doing. So we walked over and we put an arm under each. We picked him up with two of us and we dragged him to the door for them and got him outside. And they dealt with the chap. And a bit later on, the nurse said, "How could you manage to stand up in there?" She said, I walked near the door and my eyes were streaming and the smell was terrible. And it's the acetic acid that you get from the silicon sealant when you're doing the bathroom sealing and that. And I said, "I don't know, we just got used to it. We didn't bother with any respirators or anything for it." But I would come home and walk in the door and Caroline would shout out from the kitchen, "You've been on that plant again, haven't you?"
She'd know.
Because we come out, we change our clothes and shower, but we still reeked of it.
Yeah. Gosh. Talking about cats again. My cat was found in a plastic bag on the M6 outside Lutterworth with 2 kittens. So went to a rescue home, adopted. They had a divorce. Hang on. What? The cats had a divorce? No, the people they got adopted. No,
I think the people that adopted got a divorce.
Yes, I'm with you. Yeah. So they got a divorce. The cat went back to the centre. Another couple adopted it. They had a divorce. The cat was beaten by the wife, went back to the centre, and I asked for it. And they said, no, it's unhomeable and has issues. I said, no, coming with me. Took a year for her to come out from hiding. No longer hisses. She follows me around the house talking to me and now is my best mate. And she's really sweet. There we go. Well done, you.
Mm.
What's wrong with people?
I don't know why people with bad animals. Can't understand that.
No. Scum of the earth, buddy.
Yeah.
A bit like
I
Peter's
reckon
dog.
people who are cruel to animals should go to jail.
People that are cruel to animals will be cruel to anything and anybody.
Yeah.
Now, my son took a dog on from somebody they knew, and it had been to 2 lady owners, and both of them didn't have time for the dog. And in the end, they just said, "It's too much," and they moved her on. And Peter was the 3rd person that the dog came to.
Oh.
And when it came to the house, the dog attached itself to Peter.
With glue? Or?
And virtually, you've seen his dog, have you, Malcolm?
I haven't, no.
It's a Labrador Collie cross.
Oh, lovely.
And he would get up and sit in his lap and cuddle him. It's a lovely dog, beautifully tempered. But a couple of times we brought her home for him, and he came back later. And as we left the waterworks, the dog started to cry and cried until such time as he came back in.
Wow. Yeah.
But she's getting on a bit now, but she is a lovely little dog. Well, not that small, but she doesn't like being bathed or getting wet.
Oh, yeah. Me either.
Okay.
Mm.
Just muted you, Keith. Your plastic there was hurting my ear. My ears. This is annoying. This is so.
I apologise for that, Malcolm. I was refolding my instruction sheet to get to the next stage.
No need to apologise, mate. No worries. Just let you know. So this is the front toe. This is the foot part that other two toes come off the side of, right? Under here, there's this kind of beveled edge, and obviously the way that it's got this square drawn here, that is supposed to go on there according to the instructions. But then nowhere do the instructions say anything about this gap here. So I might. It might be that all the toes, I guess, all hold each other up, hold the foot up. That makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah. All right. Yeah. As I've been describing it, I've realised what I need to do. Just verbalising it has helped me. Thank you. Always the way.
Thomas, sorry, Malcolm.
Sorry, yeah.
Thomas Charles says, "I'm going to shoot off, gentlemen. Have a lovely weekend to you."
Oh, cheers, Thomas. You have a good one, mate. Have a nice weekend, buddy. That man is so quick-witted.
He is. He's a wealth of knowledge too.
Everyone's very quiet upstairs. It's very worrying me. Usually bedtime is a rabble and a screaming match and trying to chase the kids around to get into bed. But that seems completely silent up there. I don't know what she's done. I think Caroline's employed alcohol or something. No. We got a surprise from this weekend. We're doing well, we call it a sleepover, but it's basically everyone's going to sleep in the lounge, like a camping.
All right.
Yeah, we do it occasionally with the kids. We get the mattress out, blow up mattress, and there's no bedtime. We just sit there playing games or watching telly. It's good fun. And I've done that wrong. Yeah.
It's nice when they're at that age.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's yeah, it is. It's sad, really, because I know my hang on, what have I done? Done something wrong. No. It's sad, really, because they're obviously quite naive. It'll be a sad day when my oldest starts looking in the mirror and said, "Oh, I don't like what I see," things like that.
Yeah. It's hard to believe my cub's 18 this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
And I was just, that's what I was saying to him there yesterday. I says, where did them years go to?
Yeah.
I was just looking off baby photographs of him there this afternoon.
Yeah.
And I remember he just used to fit so nicely in my arm. Now it's the other way around. I'd fit into his arm.
Do you still try now and again, Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is a big cub. He's bigger than me.
Wow.
Yeah, he's bigger than me.
Oh. Is he good to his dad?
Yeah, I have to say now he is.
Good.
He'd come out there and pick you up and bring you in the town and all in the car and stuff, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is he a model maker?
You wouldn't believe it. He is.
Hmm.
He loves tractors.
Cool.
I think him and Keith would get on very, very great
Ah.
because he loves, old tractors, steam engines. He's just mad into that.
Yeah, Keith built a tractor recently. I did too.
Mm.
Well, being from where you are, obviously, I imagine there's a lot of tractors about.
Yeah. Oh, he does work on a farm too, so he does.
Makes sense.
It's just the years going so quick.
Mm. Definitely. It's funny when my eldest was born. I remember people saying, "Oh, the time will go really, really quickly. It'll fly by." And at the time, you kind of think, "Yeah, right. You know, of course it won't," because when you got a newborn, you know, you're not getting any sleep. You're living
Yeah.
like hour to hour, aren't you? Almost. But yeah, definitely, it's true. Oh, Steve's building a tractor right now. He says.
Oh, nice.
What are you building, Steve? Steve, you pop on the stream, mate, if you want to. I can send you a link. You know, in the chat. Steve's mostly harmless, isn't he, Keith?
Oh, Steve's lovely.
Harmless, I would say.
He's all the way Britain tractors and trailers. I bought him when he was a child.
Really? He's still got them, did you say? Oh.
Yes, he has his own wee display cases and everything for them. Oh, it's
Great.
fantastic.
They're not cheap, though, are they, those things?
Oh, no, they were not.
They are, I guess they're quite accurate, though.
Yeah.
Does he play any computer games by any chance?
Benjamin?
Yeah, your boy.
No.
Gotcha.
He's not really into computers, the cub. Yes, he's on Facebook and all that there, but no.
Steve says okay.
Oh, cool. Hang on a second. Is that all right with you, Gary?
Oh, certainly.
You might change your mind once you meet him, though. Right, I'm going to let this cat in. Right, I'm back in a sec.
No problem, Malcolm.
Okay, back. So Keith, I was thinking about your delay there. It might be worth you switching your if you are able to switch your resolution down to low, and if you are able to switch your audio sample rate down to low as well, because that will mean that you've got less data to send through the phone line at once, which might increase your
response.
latency, the speed of your connection with us.
Yeah. I will do that for next time we're on.
Sorry, Keith, say that again. I literally just realized I came back and didn't plug my headphones in. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I'll do that next time we're on.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Don't do it now.
Yeah.
Use the same headphones as me, Gary. Little earbud things. Yeah, they're pretty good.
My trouble is that my computer's a short way away from me.
Yes.
So when I had the earphones on, I was out of shot all the time.
Well,
no disadvantage there.
Hey, I didn't say anything. Okay. There we go. Right, Steve is in the doghouse, so I will bring him in. Hi, Steve.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, mate. Good to see you. So, what have you been working on? You been doing any special projects?
Well, I've got all sorts of weird things on the go. Now, at the moment, I'm building things as the makers intended, which is not really me these days.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah, so I've got this. So I haven't figured out how to turn the camera around on this phone. I've got this little chip.
Yeah. Yep.
Flyhawk model, and the tractor is. Hang on, I'll show you the box because the model itself isn't very. You see that?
Oh yes! Wow, look at that! Oh gosh.
Yeah, I've so far. I thought I'll start at the back end, so I've built the field gun first.
Yeah. What scale is it, dude?
135.
Oh my gosh, that's really interesting. I like the So is that like a tractor traction engine?
Well, no, it is a tractor, and one of the original tractors that they based the tanks, the original tank design on.
Wow.
Used them to push guns around, even before they had tanks.
Yeah, brilliant. Are you able to put your phone on a little stand and?
I probably could if I'd prepared for this.
It's a bit impromptu. The balancer somewhere.
You can sort of see the modelling table now. I tend to work the other way round.
How you been?
I've been good, really. Yeah. Still working. That's the trouble. I haven't done any of this furloughing work that I did.
You still working full time? Are you able to work from home?
Yeah, well, I work from home, but it's I'm only 3 days a week. I've been for a long while. So between that and all the other things going on.
Yeah. You keeping yourself busy?
Yeah. I'll have a clear up. Yeah. I actually booked a visit to the local tip today.
Dun dun dun.
That was fun. I'm going to have to hold this phone. It's just falling over all the time.
You'll start investing in phone holders and all sorts now.
Yeah. Well, I've just acquired a 3D printer.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Right.
Make a stand of some sort. But my daughter, out of the blue, decided she'd buy me a 3D printer as an early Christmas present.
Oh wow.
nice.
That's going to see
Yeah.
you.
I'm jealous now.
Yeah. Got the printer all set up, waiting for the resin to come from Amazon now. Can't actually do
Gosh.
anything.
There's a lot of people. There's a little thread come up on the
Oh,
mess that was about 3D printers. Did you see that, Steve?
Yeah. So I'll put a comment on. So
Oh,
keep an eye on
okay.
the advice.
Yeah. Go ahead, Keith.
You've got the resin printer then,
Yeah.
Steve?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently. Well, I've seen.
Yes, because they work by dropping the plate into the resin, and then you light up with the plate, and then you move the resin up and down again, and then it's up again and it prints like that. It's intriguing to see it.
Yeah. Never actually seen one working yet. But, I've seen some of the models. My daughter's friend has got one, and some of the models that's produced are pretty brilliant. The detail is incredible.
There's
The
good
thing is,
tutorials.
if they're very big models, if they're very big models, it sets by UV light.
Yeah.
So it's UV light to set the stuff. But if it's a very big model, then what you'll find is your model has actually got liquid on the inside.
All right. Yeah.
So sometimes what you do is you drill a hole and let the liquid drain out.
Right. Oh, I hadn't heard of that one yet.
Go ahead, Gary.
There's brilliant tutorials on YouTube how to use a resin printer.
Right. Yeah. I haven't looked at too many of them. I read the instruction book, went through the setup and calibration. And
You don't want to do that.
All I need is some. So that's arriving either sometime between Monday and Thursday next week.
Exciting.
Anyway, well, the resin apparently it's the cleaning process, which is the really horrible, smelly bit.
Right.
Yes, a lot of alcohol.
Well, I know Malcolm on that thread said that the worst thing for him was trying to get it level.
Right. We'll see.
Yeah, see. I guess the resin can be quite smelly stuff.
I don't think it's the resin. It's the alcohol that you use to clean it up with afterwards.
Oh, right.
Parents on. Like I say, another week I should from experience.
Yes. Yeah. So what
Peter's not found his too smelly.
Pardon?
Sorry, I interrupted there. I said Peter's not found his too smelly. He said it's all right.
Yeah, that's what my daughter's friend was telling me. That, the actual the resin, the printing itself is not smelly at all, but you have to clean it up with ethyl alcohol, and that a bit smelly if you're in a confined space.
Yeah. Exciting.
Yeah.
And what do you plan on printing first?
I don't know yet. First few will just be test pieces to make sure it works properly, I suppose. But
Yep.
I don't know. I've got a project in mind. Where are we? I found this old. And I was going to build a motorhome on the back of it.
Oh yeah.
Just to be, a bit different.
Yeah.
So I had a quick search, and you can get print files for caravans. Could make one of those and carve it up and
Yeah.
in the back of the Citroen. And
Well, doing something a bit different is your modus operandi, isn't it?
yeah, I don't stick with the way the instructions tell you to do it. I'm building this model at the moment, so sticking to the instructions isn't an option anyway. They're rubbish.
You need to rewrite them, Steve.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind to.
Yeah. Thank you. Cup of tea arrived for me. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Are you any good with AutoCAD, Steve?
Pardon? AutoCAD? No, I haven't tried that yet.
Are you any good with AutoCAD?
No, I've never tried that one. You have to pay for that, don't you?
Yeah.
I think there might be a version you can get for free.
Yeah. I'll give it a go. There's about 3 or 4 free ones available anyway, but apparently got good rating.
Yeah. And there's a couple of good websites which have got things that people have made, and they drop the program onto that, and you can pick those up for free.
Yeah. I had a look at a couple of them. That's where I found these caravans. Quite a lot of good stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you're looking for at the time, of course.
Yes. I'm still trying to find a 1/44th scale Ray SAT. And Thomas there said that there was one on Thingiverse. There is, but not in the scale or wearing the clothes that I want her to be. So I will carry on looking. But yeah, you can get lost in the rabbit hole of things that you could print. You know, all sorts of fun, clever stuff.
Yeah.
I think it'll be the future. You know.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're reasonably priced now, so everybody will have.
Yeah, I mean, like things like there's for instance, our toilets. There's a part that keeps breaking all the time, and we keep having to order new ones. And it's just like a plastic washer with a special little shape to it. Now, if we had a 3D printer, print loads of them.
Yeah.
You know.
When I went to Universe and I put caravan in the search box, I got 3 models of caravans and about 300 little plastic components that break on real caravans quite regularly.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
I know a chap who actually makes live steam models, and he's been using the 3D printer and his son to make all the patterns. So he's able to make a one-off model, but he can get all the castings done because he can make the patterns quite easily.
Right. Good idea. Never thought of that. So we're getting funny looks here. When ideas and gets nervous.
Yes. It usually involves money.
How is Jan?
Yeah, she's not too bad. She's a little bit down at the moment, but she's getting hip problems, which is not good. But
I forgot the diamond painting.
oh yeah, she's taken up this 5D diamond painting.
Oh, right.
Oh, what's that then?
Just finished Yoda. Oh, would you like a demonstration?
Yes, please.
Here we go. Oh, she's one to start. Yes. There you go. Can you see that? Basically, it's you stick little coloured beads on the picture. They're doing it.
Let's have a look at
Yes, you get all these little coloured beads.
Yeah.
and you stick them on. And it's a cross between cross stitch and mosaic, really.
I'm painting by numbers.
It's just fit.
That's Yoda.
Ooh,
Painting.
Yoda.
right. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Mm,
And there's owls.
we have an owl.
Ah.
Where's the?
Hang on. So, trying to hold the camera where you can see it.
Mm, no, I'm looking for
Cyberman.
that one.
Oh,
Oh wow. Gosh, what colours in that's amazing.
Yeah.
Well done, lights.
Yeah.
So are they all the colours made up? So the whole pattern is made up from beads. Is that right? Yeah.
if you're looking, we're going close. I don't know if you can see that very well.
Ah, so it's like a mosaic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
You know, when I'm looking at that, I'm immediately thinking, don't drop the box of beads.
Yeah.
No. This is, yeah, you thought the carpet monster was bad with model parts.
Good lord.
Yeah. My little display cabinet.
Yeah, I was seeing that you were doing a lot of wooden ones as well on the Models Mess. I saw you did that balloon. You also had a solar powered robot as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's up here.
That's up here with all my other cars. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's tiny. Wow.
That's my fault. Sorry.
Yeah. Bentley.
Beautiful.
Yeah, good fun.
Brilliant. Well, I'm glad you're keeping busy.
Yeah, keeping that way.
Yeah.
So you had the conducted tour.
Yes, we have.
See it? Behind all the junk at the moment.
Oh wow. Yes, it's a tour that we can all remain socially distant to.
Yeah. The virtual model.
Did you pick those diamonds up from Hobbycraft?
So you can get them in Hobbycraft if you're willing to pay for them. Much cheaper from Amazon.
Right. And they're called 5D diamond something?
5D diamond painting.
Gotcha. Cool. There you go, Gary. Something for you to look out for.
Yeah,
But the colour looks really good.
Yeah, there's
looks lovely.
Yeah.
It varies. Some pictures work, some don't. There's one or two that have been disappointing.
Right.
About the angel.
But yeah, there's this angel which looked really good in the picture, but when you actually pixelate it down, so you get the beads,
Yep.
It looks like a Cyberman. It's really.
Can imagine that.
It didn't come out like a weeping angel.
Oh, brilliant.
Hang on, I'll show you that. So we start from a distance. Well, it looks quite reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you go closer,
Oh.
on the
Yeah.
face, it gets quite scary, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it does a bit. It goes a bit skeletal.
It looks like a Cyberman.
Yes, I guess it does. Yeah. Well, I guess you don't know these things until you try them.
While you get to you look through the pictures in the catalogues and that, and you think that picture's going to work, that one isn't.
Yeah.
Bigger, better they come out.
It's all basically it's the pixelation.
Yep.
There's too much fine detail. It just gets lost.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing these feet at the moment. I think I'm doing the right thing. You see these, the front toes, but I haven't lined them up very well when I've put them in. So this one's slightly higher than that one, but I don't think that matters because it could look like he was stepping slightly.
Stepping into something possibly.
You could be stepping, yes. I don't know whether I should make it straight or not. Maybe I shouldn't. It probably look a bit more organic if they're not completely straight, wouldn't it?
It's a robot. They're not supposed to be organic, are they?
No, but I mean, in terms of his movement, give it a look like it's got a bit of movement if it's not completely lined up. That's made it look imposing and scary.
I can't seem to turn the camera around in this.
Is there a? I think it's in the options, I believe. I can't remember when you use it on a camera, but isn't it on the options? Gary, do you remember how to turn the camera around on a phone?
I think it is on the options.
On the phone,
Try.
on the phone, normally it's a button, isn't it? It's the button on the front under the picture.
I think I found it. There it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
there you go.
that's it.
There you
Is
go.
that badly marked?
There you go. You're free to roam now.
There's that button there. Yeah.
So
On mine, it's that button there. You do that and that reverses it. There. He's done
Yeah,
it.
that's right. I think on the app though, I think on the Chrome thing, I think there's a different button somewhere. Yeah, but you found it. Great.
He's gone.
Not that button.
No. I'm sorry, gentlemen. I'm going to have to go for the night because the missus will be soon home from work.
Absolutely, no problem, mate. We've been over way over 2 hours. Gary, it was great to see you again. And
Yeah.
see you Sunday morning, bud.
Yes, I'll see you bright and early Sunday morning. Welcome.
Yep. You can tell me all about your weekend then, can't you?
Yep.
Yeah. Cheers,
Speak
mate.
to you later on, Keith.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll try and see you on Monday.
No problem, Keith. See you then, mate. Bye-bye.
Okay. Cheers.
right. Hello. Yeah, it's just I'm back again.
Steve's returning.
Steve has returned. Hello, mate.
Setting screen. Turn the camera around, and then as I was trying to back out of the second setting screen, I managed to back right out of the app altogether.
That's all right. You're back. No problem. We thought that may have happened, didn't we? It's gone.
Yes.
Anyway, I was building. We were talking earlier. It's the platform they put it on to fire it, only folded up, ready for transit. And it's obviously not got its wheels yet.
Yeah. Are you doing it in firing mode then?
No, I'm doing it in trail mode. So this
Okay.
is all, and this is the axle. The wheels will go on there.
Right.
They're actually still on the sprue. The wheels you can see in the background are actually for the limber.
Right. Okay. Is it optional in the kit? Can you choose if you have it?
Yeah, you can set it
Wow.
in firing mode or in trailer mode. I thought with the tractor, it looks better being moved.
Yeah.
And I can make a little sort of roadway base for it.
Yeah. That's clever, isn't it?
There's a bloke at the modelling club made it was a similar kit. It was the same tractor, but a different gun.
Yeah.
And this huge, well, it has to be a huge diorama because it's a huge model, but it's really not much more than the base model. But he had figures and, background and everything. And he really did a brilliant job. Keith is brilliant, I know. And
He did, because he took all his soldiers and he put ponchos on them all, which they used during the First World War, and then he painted everything wet look, didn't he?
yeah, it was brilliant. It really looked as if it was skiing with rain and they were all fed up. And,
Oh yeah.
And the tractor was broken down and some bloke was working on the engine.
Hmm.
So that's why I thought this one I'll do it in desert colours.
Yeah.
One of the optional decal sets is for a unit that was in Palestine.
Oh, gosh. And not much Doesn't look like we're going to be starting up at Portswood anytime soon, is it?
No, they were quite emphatic.
Yeah.
Not going to be open for the. I mean, I'm starting to wonder if there's a possibility they'll never open those rooms again.
I think they will. I think there's ways and means. Keith and I were talking about it briefly last night, and all depends on what steps you are willing to take to enable it to work. You know, if you have a separate entrance, then use that. You know, if you don't, then you have to make sure you know who's coming in. You know, so that there's going to be extra steps required, and of course, it's all going to make a difference to whether we start again in different places. Is all going to be whether we've got the resources and the time and everything else to go. Also, the facility and the layout of the place. You know,
I think it's really quite good. I mean, the room is fairly big, and there's not that many of us in there, so social distancing inside the room shouldn't be a problem. You got to walk.
But it hasn't got fresh air, has it?
No, it hasn't. No, that's true.
No, that was the thing that I would, look at, and that's most likely what they're worried about, because without free flow air, they look at the room very differently at the moment.
Yeah, good point.
And they will have to get the room deep cleaned after we've left it.
Yeah, which will cost money, so they might have to start charging for it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so at the moment, they may be quite reticent to restart some places.
Yeah.
But I'm going to delve into the logistics and get a decent risk assessment up for this situation and see what we can do to mitigate it and not make it too costly for us and anybody else to let us in.
Yeah.
At the moment, though, Steve, I think the risk outweighs the benefit.
Probably does at the moment. Yeah.
But they're starting up in Northern Ireland soon. With old Gary, he's gone now, but they're starting up there soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's really encouraging.
Yeah, we'll have to hijack one of Flyby's old planes and pop over there.
Yep, just hop over.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Are you passed off from multi-engines?
Pardon?
Or do you have to get a mate to fly the other engine and you fly one?
No, that's true. Yeah. With two of us in there, we'd be all right.
Yeah.
Come back early before the night time, unless you're night rated, of course.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't got anything like that. No, I'm still waiting for that to start again. The trouble is, it's been so long. Everybody's now got to be checked out by the instructors, and none of the instructors have flown. So I think delay at the moment is getting all the instructors checked out.
Oh gosh, right.
Yeah. They probably haven't been flying either.
No. Well, I have seen lots of private aircraft flying around here anyway. So
yeah, I think if you own your own aircraft, there's not been a problem because you're still socially isolating. You don't know. It's when you've got to get in a tiny little cabin with an instructor who's a total stranger.
Yeah.
Well, a stranger, but sort of gets around the mask and everything when it does start up again.
They're having a similar problem on the preserved railways as well.
Yeah, I guess you must do.
Because everybody's virtually come out of ticket in effect, and everybody's got to go back for. And the ORR has actually got in touch with the railways and said, before you restart your services, you will redo everybody's competencies.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
It's a mess, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Anyway, I had better leave you and go down and see Caroline before she goes to bed because she's getting up early tomorrow.
No worries. I was about to consider the same, but not with your wife. I will be also closing down here. Thanks for coming by,
But I
Steve.
will be going to bed.
Hey, thanks for letting me in.
Yeah, thanks for letting you in. Yes. Yeah. Well, if we're on stream and you fancy popping in, no problem at all.
Okay, I'll try and find a better way of mounting my camera. And
Yeah, we're doing a Sunday morning stream as well, which is turning out to be quite fun. 9 a.m. on Sunday morning. If you're up and about.
that's a bit early. Sunday morning. No, come on. It's only 9 o'clock on a Sunday, and that's at night.
Yes, indeed.
We'll have to get together, Steve. You'll have to come up with Jan and the dogs and have an hour in the garden with us.
Okay. Yeah, sounds like fun.
Brilliant. Right, I'm just gonna. You guys stay on the line. I'm just going to end the broadcast now. Thanks for everyone for watching, and see you again on Sunday. Bye.